The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
Why, yes. I'd love to have children. 3 at least. Of course,
It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one who killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Calm down, buddy. He'll pop right back up. I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watch myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
I'm just honored to be in the competition. Cheeky.
Feel your cravings, but the thing is of value.
Doorknobs are my enemy. Jack of all trades, master of none. Jack of all trades, master of none.
Feel your cravings, but the thing is of value.
Yep. Let's keep everything in order, shall we? This outfit, it doesn't feel right. Should I change again?
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water, but something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was going to lift Rapture right out of the old man's wallet. No fuss, no muss. See where that got him.
What do you want?
Let me in. I'm working with Atlas.
I ain't heard nothing. Nobody gets in there without a kind word from the boss.
sure it was open for business.
Hides from the light of reason.
Come on! What are you running away for?
Stay! We may make more of you yet.
That's it. We're through. Sweetie, you in the bedroom? Well, I done my best. All I can do.
I don't have time for those incapable of greatness.
First, the law gets bribery. Then, big lady did it.
Punch. You got the time. You hear me, Bill? Don't sleep.
Criminal dealing? Ah! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course.
Knew some? They're real person. They're like love. To all my friends.
Put on your rubbers.
What up? I think we need this town with friendly.
That cat. If that's what they call a fella who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. Issue fits. You got me.
Can't with me. Things always float out first. It's like he has something that I want.
Nothing could happen to mine, Chris. It's best scarfed. Bundled up tight.
I'm not in the insurance business, man. Not at all.
Every thought I've ever had is for this. Every thought purveyor I've ever taken.
Looks like someone's been decrypting a code. We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more. What's that all about? Hypnotize Big Daddy.
Coming next year.
Of course.
You'll hold it till you get home. These tramps rub themselves all over the seat.
You spiff, Rabbit. You spiff, Frankie. And you leave me what? You think I don't have this with me?
I saw you looking at her, staring at her muscles like some sailor.
See, boys. See what a success that is. See how
Do not throw the ball in the house. Franklin,
I know real well how these buyers think. I get into their heads. They never even see me.
there's no relationship like mother and son. It's deeply intimate.
You can't talk to me like that. Show me some respect. You think you can talk to me like that?
Urine all over the ball.
Case. He's gonna want to get this back.
You don't want anything to do with her. She's just a coach with legs.
I closed that son of a bitch. I closed it. Now I own a check, but I'm telling you, he is closed.
Selfishness, says Peter. Self-interest, says Ryan. Why share anything with your neighbor except a fence?
Gotta get my act together.
Sociology. There's all kind of theories about how to sell something to a man.
When only you are accountable, you can expect nothing less than greatness.
Think I'm some kind of idiot?
What's this? Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute.
Home out? I closed for you.
Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
Give and not demand anything in return. Why? Benefits class. Someone who wants what you have, free from honored to be in the competition, and maybe I could be like it. Rapture 1958.
I think we found our man.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead or working for Ryan. Columbia. He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me. The Sutron must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here. But how? A Lutece device. That's how he must have reopened the tear. Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, Vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Luteces before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stocked with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
And before I knew it, Ryan had me bounced out of my own restaurant. And that Korean had the run of the place. It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old-timey blue dress.
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heatsink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here. Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
Problem. Big Daddy will not imprint on the little brats. Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting his disgusting bird on his subject. How has Fink, this stupid man, succeeded where Suchong failed? If Suchong could obtain hair sample of Fink's subject, Suchong could determine delta of genetic material with little sister. Proof is in DNA pudding.
Seems to me you're against it.
Says it's important to be yourself. So here I am, 100% genuine art.
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device at work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. And you say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough of talk. Fix the machine.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Well, he's gotta be handsome. And smart and self-assured like Andrew Ryan. And good with his hands like Dr. Stein.
Not about that. What I see is friends. Be a couple of the other guys, but like I said, friends.
Superstitious. I don't know. It feels good one way. It feels terrible anyway else.
Everyone wants a piece of me. I ain't got time for this. Paper. Spying on me again.
That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded grind to my respective entrepreneurial affairs.
Where'd you go?
I would never leave him with the sinner.
Razor wire.
First, the law gets private. And once I'm familiar with my prison ties and identity. What's next? Martial law?
Child star. I'm just a star. Period.
Creative feelings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course.
Franklin, why don't you come over and rub Mother's feet?
Been on sabbatical 15 years now. I get some work, but I want to get back to real.
If we seek out the fight perpetually, there may be no limits to how much we may evolve. Oh, what we may become.
First of you palms here and there, time to time. What of it? I've been told this town was friendly to free enterprise.
And I'm planning a big comeback. This is the wager. You know what I'm saying?
That cat. If that's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. Issue fits. You got me.
There's stains all over your underwear. I know what goes on in that room at night.
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business. Sounded awful irregular. Give me the cold shoulder. I saw where you went. Give me the cold shoulder. A bootless errand, a snipe hunt. All told, an unprofitable use of time.
Why, I've never mollycoddled my little man.
That's what this is. Incessant,
found you prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
That sounded odd. I ain't through with you yet. Terrible thing. Bet the fella did this ain't far.
Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of ideas. I ain't got time for this. Where'd you go? I didn't say you could go.
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode tube. Got it. Now we need to find Old Man Winter in a CO2 scrubber.
Welcome to the circus of value. Come back when you get some money, buddy. The value.
I told Santa call him. I've been on something. I've been on 50 years now. I get some work when I get back to real. Folks always stare when I'm in the city. You get used to it. Man, I'm planning a big comeback. Just need a new agent, you know? You know anybody? These new songs, they're real personal to me. They're like love letters, straight from my heart. To all my fans stuck with me like
there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, you'll suffocate. And one thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. That we'll need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period. I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks. Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that.
First, the law gets bribery. Then, there wants some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law? What's your secret? Why you always...
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
A Rapture reminder. The water surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic. They are very sensitive. Do yourself. Leave any thoughts of escape to the ruse. Life down at Fontaine's is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
When can I see you again?
My colleague appears indisposed. Let us continue this face to face.
Honey pie? You got a friend over? This don't seem Jake to me. I ain't no moron. What of it? I'd been told this town was friendly to free enterprise. If that's what... Fella who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits, you got me. Sounded awful irregular.
You don't have my permission to leave.
Break's over. Back to the office. Seems to me you're against a guy making a... Fuck. I thought Rapture was open for business. Harassment. That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded prying into my respective entrepreneurial affairs. First, a law against bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law? Criminal dealings. Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course. Something reached a few palms there, time to time. What of it? I'd been told this town was friendly to free enterprise. That guy. If that's what they call a fella who's uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits, you got me. Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
The water surrounding Fontaine's department store is seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself
That's what this is.
Any thoughts?
Incessant, unbounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
Another one.
First, a law against bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law? Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course.
Ryan's minefield is well laid out, I'll grant him that. But what security system made that ain't got a hole or two in it? If I was taking book down at Fort Frolic, I wouldn't like my odds. If I jig left when I should go right, there ain't gonna be enough bits of me left to set a crab's table.
What of it? I'd been told this town was friendly to free enterprise. That guy. If that's what they call a fella who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits, you got me.
Damn hooligans. They've been sneaking into the repair bay at night, riding around on the hydraulic lifts. It's some kind of makeout spot. Can't exactly blame them. God knows how boring it must be to grow up in Rapture. But their hormones are costing us money, and this isn't an amusement park. I've locked the control room. The code is 7951.
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business. against bribery. Then you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law? Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course. Well, that sounded odd. I saw where you went. When I find you...
Will the circle be unbroken by and by, by and by? Is a better home awaiting in the sky, in the sky?